Nestled in the mountains of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Glenvar High School lays within a town called Salem, and it's the host of tonight's game between Glenvar and Radford, a game that always seemingly produces one of the most electric football games you could ever witness on any level of football. Tonight, the next chapter is written as Radford travels to Salem to face their boogeyman. A team that seemingly is always able to drive a stake into the hearts of the Bobcats at the end of every game. It's Radford and Glenvar. Need I say more? Coming up next on WRAD. Trips to the right for Doyet. One receiver on an island to the left. Shane Gibson the back on the left hip of Doyet. Middle of the hashes at the 28. Shotgun snap. Fakes the handoff. Ball is loose. It's on the ground. Who has it? Radford says they do. And it's going to be a fumble on the failed exchange. Coming up with the football, the freshman Reese Honaker. Clark in the gun, 4 wideouts, split, shotgun snap, a delayed handoff to J.D. Grubb, bounces it outside, huge running room at the 40, splitting defenders at the 45, racing down the sideline at the 35, 30, 25, 20, and is caught from behind at the 20-yard line. A monstrous game on the opening play of the offense, and the Bobcats are moving early with 9:01 to go in the first quarter.
J.D. Grubb was not touched until he got tackled 50 yards down the field. He just hit it on the outside big. They seal off the edge. He hit the sideline and was off to the races.
Clark in the gun, 4 wideouts split. Middle of the hashes, trying to draw first blood. Clark in the gun, shotgun snap. Quick screen pass out to the man. Luke Woodard makes a man miss and dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Radtown. Bobcats draw first blood with 7:23 to go in the first quarter.
That was a nice little flare pass out there. He had a blocker. I don't know who it was out there who threw that block to spring him, and he had just one little sidestep and walked into the end zone for a touchdown. Great drive.
Clark will be in the gun here in the muddle formation. Shotgun snap, looks to roll out to the right, trying to stretch it out, cuts back to the left, flips it to the end zone. It is caught. Max Knipe, all reliable in the back of the end zone. 8-0. Radford on top with 7:23 to go. Doyet. Again, about 5 or 6 claps and a lot of cadences. Bobcats stay home and don't come charging. Bobcats call up the pressure. Doyet stays in the gun. They show the dogs. They come running right after Doyet. He's pressured, dodges a defender, not the second, and he is wrestled to the turf for a sack. Big old Brandon Thompson shot the gap and finished off the sack. That is the 14th sack of the season for the Bobcat defense. Doyet in the gun again, trips to the right now. Radford shows pressure once again. Doyet looks back to his sideline. Radford entered today 41 TFLs and 13 sacks. They get their first TFL and their first sack of the game on that last play. 3rd and 15, 6:28 and rolling. Pump fake on the screen pass. Bobcats get pressure. It's picked off at the 38. Taking it all the way back to the 30 and falling down was Luke Woodard at the 28. That ball was thrown right to him, and Brody Doyet with a disastrous start for Glenvar. Ball placed at the 28-yard line, the 10th forced turnover of the game, of the season, 6:19 to go in the first quarter. Clark will be in the gun, Radford leading 8-0. After a 5-play touchdown drive on the previous drive. Clark in the gun, Grubb on his right hip. In motion is Sincere Taylor. They fake the jet sweep. No, turning it back, lobbing to the end zone for Max Knipe. It is caught! Max Knipe in the end zone over 2 defenders. Sincere Taylor off the trickery, and Radford leads 14-0 with 6:11 to go in this first quarter. Oh my goodness! Lewis Webster to attempt the extra point. Clean snap, clean hold. The kick is up, and it splits those goldenrods. 15-0. A sucker punch to open the gates for Radford as they lead Glenvar 15-0 with 6:11 go in the opening frame. Doyet in the gun. Radford shows pressure again. It's a low snap corralled. Doyet in trouble. Evades one defender and just throws it into the turf.
That should be
intentional grounding.
There was nobody in the area. Did not get back to the line of scrimmage.
The refs will talk about it, and there it is.
Yep. He drops the flag, yep.
Brody Doyet threw it just straight into the dirt, and no one was there. Same formation, 4 wideouts split at the far hash. Now at the Radford 49. In motion from left to right is Sincere Taylor. Shotgun snap for Clark. Glenvar comes charging. Landon lobbing it deep for his man. My goodness! Caught at the 10. Jaden Hendricks hauled it in over the defender. and he stumbles his way down to the 6. Unbelievable. They pick up the 3rd and 20. Clark will stand in the gun with Grubb in the backfield as well. 4 wide out split, middle of the hashes. It'll be a delayed handoff to J.D. Grubb. Squirts through the hole, sprinting to the end zone, stretched and is caught at the 3. A touchdown saving tackle by Cooper Mullins. Oh my goodness, it seemed like J.D. Grubb had an easy touchdown. 4th and goal from the 4. Under 48 seconds and rolling here in the first quarter.
Coach Chris here rolling the dice for the first time.
Brandon Thompson is the running back. They fake the end around. Clark keeps it, dances back to the left, stretching to the far pylon, breaking away, reaches, did he score? He did! Touchdown! Radtown! Landon Clark made that D-line look silly with 31 seconds to go in the first quarter. Radford on top, 21-0. Brody Dye, the 6'4 quarterback. Bobcats stack the box. They hand it off. The trickery to Shane Gibson. I don't think he got it.
They should have done a Logan Thomas.
Wait to see. Did they stuff him? It will either be Radford football or a Glenvar first down. And oh my goodness, it's nowhere close. 4 wide out split for Landon Clark. Grubb is the back on the left hip. Shotgun snap for Clark. Looks back to the left. Pressured off the edge. Flips it underneath for old reliable Max Knipe. Cuts it upfield and is combo tackled at the 44-yard line. That's enough for a Brad's Barbershop first down. Shotgun snap, 3rd and 5. Flips it underneath. Wide open J.D. Grubb. Springing off a block and is rumbling himself down to the 34-yard line. Mr. Grubb is having himself a game. The freshman slicing and dicing the defense. Radford, 75% conversion rate on 4th downs entering tonight. They picked up their first 2 today. Shotgun snap on Clark. Rolls out to the right. Looks wide open middle of the field. Brandon Thompson ships his way into another gear and into the end zone. Touchdown, Radtown. 4th and 14 turns into 6 more points. And Bobcat Nation explodes across the way with 7:32 to go in the second quarter. 4th down and 3. Brody Dye stands in the gun. Gibson is his back. 4 wide out split. Bobcats show a ton of pressure. They show pass. Dropping back. Dye in trouble. Tripped up and dropped. Charlie Davis, the Cyclone, gets him by his ankles. William D. Hart-Lewis with his first action of the game. He drops back and looks to block for Clark, who's in some trouble. Throws it in the middle. Caught by Landon Clark in the middle of the defense and picks up the first down. A gain of 10 as Clark threw that off his back foot for a desperation throw.
That was great eyes. Kept his eyes downfield. And as he's about to get sacked, he finds Max Knipe for an 8-yard gain. Max Knipe turns up the field for another 4 or 5 yards for the first down. Great connection. That's chemistry you don't see every day.
Shotgun snap, a distribution to William D. Hart-Lewis. Explodes through the hole, throwing a shoulder, and he's a bad man running downfield all the way to the 23-yard line in the middle of the hashes. Another Brad's Barbershop first down for the Bobcats. Clark with 4 wide out split. Shotgun snap. Looks deep. Pressured again. Throws over the middle. Caught by Sincere Taylor. He withstood a monster hit and signals first down. He paid the price, but he moves the chains for another Bobcats. Brad's Barbershop first down. Dodd in the pistol. 2 wide outs to his left, 1 to his right. Bobcats, of course, stacking the box. They fake the handoff to Shane Gibson. Bobcats get after Dye. He just throws it across the middle. Intercepted by Landon Clark in full sprint at the 40, 35, has a convoy, cuts it back, juking his way, stiff-arming his way to the 20, cuts it back at the 15, dancing his way to the 10. No one in front of him, sticks his arms out and drives a dagger into Glenvar's heart. 35-3. Landon Clark versus his former home team goes all the way for a second pick six of the season, his 3rd interception of the year, and in back-to-back games he scores on defense. 4th and 12 from the 35. Dye hikes the hide, looks right, pump fakes, pressured off the edge, just has to get rid of it, lobbied it into double coverage, and it is intercepted. Landon Clark with his 2nd of the game, and he's got it at the 8-yard line. The second play of that drive, he's in the gun. Drops back the pass, looking over the middle, zips it out to Mr. Max Knipe, throws a shoulder, rumbling his way out to the 41-yard line, and it's a first down for Old Reliable, and another Brad's Barbershop first down with 5:23 to go here in the third. 11:28 and rolling here in the third quarter. Shotgun snap for Brody. Brody Dye pressured and dropped at the 50. A combo tackle from Brandon Thompson and Mr. Dawson Martin. A monstrous loss as Brody Dyatt just kept running and stumbling backwards. Clark trying to get a defense to jump and didn't get him to bite. Glenvar showing pressure here, big time pressure on this 4th and 1. Everybody up on the line. Another handoff to J.D. Grubb. He gets through a burst of speed and rumbles all the way down to the Glenvar 37 on the 4th down and 1. A big-time gain of about 10.
They had him in the backfield. That play was blown up. J.D. Grubb does a little stutter step to the left, busts through the line, through a nice hole, and gets 10 yards on that 4th and 1 play.
Radford 36, Glenvar 3. And as always, good night. Go Bobcats, and God bless.